Wow, like a maze. Look at all this stuff. Boy, you don't want to bump into one of these cabinets. Ooh. Somebody likes ducks. So it's coming along pretty good. Alright, so here we are. We're in Mena, Arkansas at Whatnot's Antiques and Collectibles. This looks like an interesting little place. It's raining, but it's not a bad day to thrift. So let's see what we got, shall we? Dark in here, huh? Boy, you don't want to bump into one of these cabinets. Ooh. You break it, you bought it, you lose your house. I love places that are all cluttered up like this.
What's that?
I love places that are all cluttered up like this.
Oh.
Although, I wonder if they're cluttered because they're priced to sit.
Potentially.
Let's see. Somebody likes ducks. Oh, compass. And ducks everywhere. If you're a duck collector. Microscopes, computers, walkie-talkies. There's a lot of stuff here to unpack. One computer. Is that German or something? Don't even know where to begin to look at this. Like a maze. Look at all this stuff. It's well organized. I haven't found any of the kitchen stuff, I don't think, so. Maybe it's all in one section.
Yeah.
I see them.
Yeah.
$15. $900 for the sofa. That's cool. So there's a one piece of cast iron in the place. $28. These prices for these things are all over the. Oh, there's a cornbread iron skillet artwork. So this has 7S on it and a dot. I'm going to put up a graphic where I show how to identify based on the different edges, the handles. Alright, so this place, one piece of cast iron in it, overpriced. The place across the street, 3 or 4 pieces of cast iron, overpriced. Nothing special. So that was kind of a bust. That's it. Okay, let's take another look at what we got here now that I've learned a little more. So it's an unmarked Wagner. Are they identifying them? No. They're calling it a Birmingham number 3. That is not a Birmingham skillet. Mm-hmm. See the little triangle?
Isn't that a Birmingham feature? The triangle?
No, Birmingham has the ridge and it goes all the way up. And you'll also see Birmingham has a heat ring. This does not have a heat ring. See, it's flat. So I don't know of any Birmingham skillets that don't have a heat ring except maybe like the chicken fryer. So this is mislabeled. Ooh, a number 7. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this. 1890. Oh, this is gate marked. That's really neat. That's tempting. That's a little. Look how little teeny tiny skillet.
Perfect for cooking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's a Modern Lodge. That's the infamous egg logo there. After 1992. This we can tell from the ridges right there is probably a Taiwanese, or it could be a Wagner. Some Wagners, but this is a modern one. Huh? That looks like a BSR cornbread skillet. $15.90. I am buying that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's one of the originals. That is one of the originals. See, it says patent pending. That is a keeper. I've been looking for one of these for a long time. Okay. This is another unmarked Wagner. Are they calling it a BSR too? Let's see. Nope. Just a number 5 skillet, 15. Good prices. Beautiful skillet. Let's see how flat it is. Pretty flat. That's worth 15. I don't know if I need any more of those. What is this? Number 3? 3-notch Lodge. For $10. It's a cute little skillet. Nice and heavy. Another 3-notch Lodge. This is an early one because you can see there's no SK on it. So, let's see what the price is on that. $20. That's well worth $20. Tempting. This is probably modern. Yeah, Food Network. This is probably a BSR right here. I don't know though, maybe not with the lines in it. Another 3-notch line, a little bit later. See, it's got the SK on it. See what that is for that. $15, that's more than the fair price. This big, beautiful old pan. Wow, another early lodge. With just the size. See what they're asking for this. 22. So pick up today. This griddle, which I believe I've been told is a lodge, it's like $30-something. It's got a 7 on it right there. I'll find out a little bit more about that. But I think they told me. Now I know I don't normally collect corn pans, but look, this is one of these giant ones, right? And it was 15. And I got a discount on everything, and this is actually labeled. See, it says lodge. And this is what I really wanted. I've been looking for one of these. That's the original BSR cornbread pan. This is the one Lodge is, got the rights to now. But Lodge's has a hole in the middle. This is patent pending cornbread skillet. This is the original. So that's pretty sought after. And then there's just a number 9, a very early Lodge 3-notch number 9 that doesn't even have SK on it. It just has a number 9. So it's a very, very early. You can see how early it is. That's from cooking over coal, the scoring. But it's in really good condition. I think it'll clean up nice. It's nice and smooth. So, not a bad. All right, so here I am working on this. I guess you'd call it a bean pot, right? It spent a night in the E-tank, and now I'm just giving it a little bit of a scrub over. So this is the pot that I picked up for $10 at one of the flea markets. And I'm still doing research. I don't know a whole lot about these pots. I've been learning mostly about skillets and Dutch ovens and stuff. These bigger pots I've just started to kind of get into and do a little bit of research on, so I don't always know what's what. I knew this one was definitely old and interesting, and I can't tell if there's any marks on it. But I think the distinguishing characteristic on these is this weird looking one-sided handle tab. I think that's a distinctive sign. I thought it might be BSR, but I think it's Lodge. I'm still doing research on it. So, are there any cracks in this thing? I paid $10 for it. That would be par for the course for me, finding a crack in it. And I'm also learning sometimes you won't see the crack until you heat it up. Which that would kind of make sense. So it looks pretty darn good. Let's look at the bottom. Bottom is really nice and flat. You can see there's the lid for it, which is an unusual lid. I don't see any flaws. Maybe there's some little sand shifting or something, but it looks pretty darn good. So here's the lid. What do you make of that? I don't see any markings on it. Unusual lid. Could it be a very, very early Lodge? I don't know. So there you have it. I'm going to oil it up, but I'm going to take some pictures of it first. All right, here is our finished, I guess I'm going to call this a bean pot. Nicely seasoned. Doesn't appear to be any cracks anywhere. Some odd little casting flaws. I don't see anything on the lid. No marks. There. This appears to be, this could be a mark right there. Can't really tell. An A or an something, but it's hard to tell. Could just be a flake of something. So, came out pretty good. I know this is a kind of a distinctive feature here on these things. Still trying to identify it. It doesn't have any marks on the bottom either. No gate mark. It does sit nice and flat. It's got a very nice, almost textured surface. I think it's probably pretty old. And it's nice. I would like to be able to identify it. I don't have any information on exactly who made it. Not at this time, but maybe by the time this thing gets posted, I will know and I will put it up on the screen. So here is our griddle. It's this number 7. I was told it was a lodge, and I think, interestingly enough, I took some pictures of this. See, there's a 7 right there. I took some pictures of this, posted it online, and people were like, "You should get that. That's a good deal." I think it was like $28 or something. And so I went back, and sure enough, this thing was there. So there it is. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It does need to be cleaned up, but it's in pretty good condition, I think. It sits really nice and flat, and it's a pretty nice little piece, I think. What do you think? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your continued support. And thanks for subscribing and tuning in and being very supportive. I'm enjoying sharing this all with you, and I hope that we can continue.